Well, hopefully you guys have got your coffee and you got 10 minutes so we can just see what OG Rathbun's up to today. Yeah, another day. Hey, got her warmed up in here again. Don't know what I'm going to do with the blue. You've seen that on the last video. But we're going to paint the white today and see how far we can get. Also going to do some on the roof today. We'll just see how far we can get. So hang in here. Last night I went around it and took the spray can, painted all the edges there, and that down there because I can't get a roller in there, I don't think. So that's all painted, and we're just going to paint the rest of this right now with the white, and hopefully it's right. Here we go. Well, there you go. Hey, you know what I found out? It ain't runs, it's sags. I got it all done. There was no runs in it anywhere. And then I came back. I'm watching it. I think there's some right there. Yeah, right there's one. It started sagging. I don't know if that's because it's not warm enough or what. But what I've just been doing is wherever it is, I see a little sag. I just take the bust its bubble. I don't think I can do that. It's way up there. Let's see if we can. Can I see it? Arms still don't want it. I just bust them little bubbles. I don't know what it'll look like, but at least it won't have a bubble in it. See? It wasn't running when I painted it. It wasn't running when I came back and checked it. But then when I came back now, there's a little bubble right there. A little run, a little sag. Oh, look at them. I don't know how to not have those in it. This is what I'm doing on this part, and we'll see how it works. I didn't get everywhere because I'm going to spray paint white around things like that. I'll just spray some paint around it. See, there's a big old sag there that I got. Now, them were not there to start with. Yeah, what it is what it is. Trying to learn something and pass it on to you guys. Spraying it on might be an easier way to do it. I don't know, but my God, Vicky's mad enough to have me just doing it this way. She definitely ain't gonna let me spray it in here. So we're gonna let that dry now. Then I'll come back and touch it up with some the white spray paint right there. Any place that needs it. But I'm gonna call that one, the back, done, other than the touch-up. Everything's gonna need touch-up. Because we're gonna do some more metal work on it, but we can do it with it painted. That's dry. I was able to get up on top and not worry about leaning against that. And I was able to paint the roof over to right about there. I think you can see it. Hey, can you see it up there? Yeah. Anyway, about there, about where the ladder is. The whole top is painted. So, and there's some more sags right there. Come over the top. Well, we're going to hit those. I'm going to call that the end of today at least. I know I ain't got enough for a full video, but there'll be more tomorrow in the next clip. Stay tuned. It is the next day. I came out here. I left this little heater going on, and it's all dry. Is it perfect? Way far from perfect. But like I've said many times, it's just an old trailer. It's going to get beat up anyway. So the white is dry. I've got some places to touch up. Like I said in the other video, we'd be touching up a lot. I'm going to try, I've got to sand and clean up this whole area here, the metal you see there. This back half, that under the blue is all done. But that part's got to be done, and then I'm going to start laying out for stripes. Don't know what I'll get done today. I may even go inside and lay down the floor. We'll see. You just stay tuned, and you're going to see in the next clip what we got done. I know it don't seem like it, but just a second ago when I started, but no, it wasn't. I've been doing this all day long. What we did is I put some more of the foam here. That's going to seal it. I got to get the foam up there yet. It's all foamed up, painted, touched up a little bit, but I'm sure I'll need more when I get her done. But what we have done, as you can see, I laid the floor in it. Now, I'll tell you, it's a booger getting up and down off the floor right now. So, I about one bolt in it to hold things in place right there. And then when Vicky gets feeling better, we'll come in here and she'll be on top. I'll get underneath. We'll drill through and just put in a few bolts here and there with fender washers to hold it in place mainly. It's got a tarp underneath it. Matter of fact, it's got 2 tarps underneath it. So that'll help the waterproofing it underneath. Then we're going to go around. You can still see light here and there. So we're going to go around with the caulking, and I'm going to fill all the, any place I see light will have caulking in it. This back here, that's the way it's going to have to be. I might put a piece of metal in there for a threshold. I don't really care. It's fine. I mean, I could trim off that if I wanted to, but that's what's underneath it. That's what we got done here. We, as in me. Then we also got it all lined up out here for the stripes. That's a red stripe, white stripe, and so on and so on and so on. It'll start with red up there, just like the flag does. And then this last stripe, they go all the way down to the back here, naturally. Then I don't think, I was going to put stripes here, but man, that's going to be a pain. I think I'm just going to paint that red, the whole thing red. It'll be blue and red. Maybe we'll put a white decoration in the middle. It will have all the plates on it. That'll be cool. So that's what we got done today. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. Let's see, today's Saturday. Tomorrow I may start putting on the red stripes. What I'm going to do, you'll see that in the very next clip probably. I'm just going to paint a stripe across there and then another stripe across there. Light. I'm going to do light and see how that works, because this going heavy didn't work. So we're going to try light strokes, get all the red on, and then once we get all the red on, I'll come back. If I put it on early in the morning, it will be dry enough probably to give it another light coat, and maybe that won't let it sag. And if so, that'd be nice. Then once we got all the red on it, then we're going to mask it off to put the white on. We don't need to mask it off now. It don't matter. We'll just paint over it with the white. But there we are. That's what I got done today, Sunday. Oh, and Larry asked me, he says, what happened to that sweatshirt you always wear? He said, I really liked it. Well, there's what's left of it. Yeah, they had to cut my shirts off of me when they took me to the emergency room. They asked me, how important is that shirt to me? And I said, well, I've had it since that car was new. And they said, well, we can pull it off, but it's going to hurt. I said, cut that sucker off. I'm going to take that part of it out and hang it on the wall somewhere just for remembrance. I used to race a car similar to that. We called it, I called it the Z-Rat. Anyway, maybe I can find a picture, throw it on here. It was similar to that. I think it was older. Anyway, we'll throw a picture on there right now of that, and I'm going to call that for today and go take a break. See you in the next clip. We're going to start today's video, which is the ending of the video you're watching, with some tool tips. You can reuse these plastic things by just cleaning them out. I use mineral spirits, clean it out. I'll wipe it out again before we use it again, but I'm going to be using it on red. So, and this is what you do with your roller. Now I'm going to put that in my ice refrigerator over there, and it'll stay nice and cool, and it won't dry out because it's all sealed here. It's got a little air can get in there. You can wrap that up with cellophane and it will stay really good and you can keep it. But as you can see, red is the color of the day. We got the red stripes on. What we're doing this time is I'm putting on a thin coat, pretty thin, should not sag. Should not sag. I've been watching it. I don't see any sags. Now then, we're going to give it another red coat, which should be hopefully enough. And then, yep, don't see no sags. Plenty in the other. We're learning, and that's why I'm doing this, for you guys to learn too. Yeah. Well, learn by my mistakes. That way you don't have to make them. Now, if I was doing a car, I'd be really upset the way that sagged. But let's try this. That's one good thin coat. And then we'll come back in. We'll hit that with red again, probably yet today. Because I think by this evening, she'll be dry enough. We can go over it with another thin coat and call it good. So that's what I've done this morning. And that's what we're going to end this video on right here, because it's about 10 minutes long. Then I didn't put anything up here yet. I'm still waiting. I'm going to see how much paint I got left to see what I want to put up here. I don't want to put stripes up there, I don't think. But if I do, I can. It's masked off. And what I do when I'm done, I take whatever's left in that paint, of my paint supply there. Paint, what do you call that? Bucket. We'll call it a bucket. And I go up on top and I smear that around on top. The top is all different colors mixed up. That's okay. Who's going to see it? Well, we got this side done and the other side done. We're going to wait for at least 6 to 8 hours. And see, this is all dried off here. Where you're, I already showed you the floor. Maybe I'll put something on there, make it look a little more colorful, like it will look when we're done. Might pull some of my sign. I know that one's going on. The Route 66 one's going on. I don't know what else I'll put on there. I'm thinking about having one made for the top there. It'll go across. That says my YouTube channel, you know. That might be a good place for it. Most of this is that this door is going to come up to probably where that rivet is right there. I think that's about where that door comes up to, right about here. So none of that is going to be seen, this door here, the bottom part, unless I got it open like this. So anyway, that's what I just telling you what we got done. We got her done. We got some done. And that's it for this video. Another one will be coming out real soon. As soon as I, maybe when I get to start on the white, I'll start the next one. Who knows? You'll know if you're following my channel. Subscribe, guys. Do what this guy's getting ready to tell you. Hope you're enjoying these how-to videos. Hey, for $3 a month, you can join my Patreon channel and get these videos way in advance. And you know, I'm still needing license plates. I need a lot of them to do what I want to do, and I hope you like what it turns out to look like, because I think I will.